Welcome once again. For the next 4 days, since we celebrated the Feast of St. Matthew yesterday, I'm going to take some passages from the Gospel of Matthew and discuss what makes them so peculiar or so special or so unique to the Gospel of Matthew. So today I want to talk about chapters 1 and 2 of the Gospel of Matthew, which describe the nativity and the birth of Jesus. So notice that the Gospel of Matthew begins with a genealogy. No, I'm not going to read the genealogy, but the purpose of this genealogy is to show that Jesus is the rightful successor to those who have come before, going all the way back to Abraham. So the author of Matthew is careful to tell us that there were 14 generations from Abraham to David, 14 from David to the exile in Babylon, and 14 from the exile to the Messiah. He is telling us that it is certain that Jesus is the one who is the fulfillment of Old Testament expectations. We then hear about the Annunciation of the birth of Jesus, which comes to Joseph rather than to Mary. And once again, we see that the conception and birth of Jesus takes place as the fulfillment of Old Testament prophecy. In this case, the book of Isaiah, chapter 7, verse 14. The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son, and they will call him Emmanuel, which means God with us. Once again, the author of Matthew is telling us that Jesus is the fulfillment of that Old Testament prophecy. Then there is the visit of the Magi, and then the story about Herod and Herod's confrontation or meeting with the Magi. Here we have a passage of that comes from the prophet Micah. But you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah, for out of you will become a ruler who will shepherd my people, Israel. We know that Herod hears the story from the Magi and then wants to have Jesus killed. And the Holy Family then escapes to Egypt. And then there is this Old Testament quote once again, "Out of Egypt I have called my son." This leads us into another theme of Matthew, which we'll discuss more tomorrow, and that is the idea of Jesus as the new Moses. When the Holy Family escapes into Egypt and then comes back, that is a replay of the story of Moses, who was saved from slaughter at the hands of the Pharaoh by being at the time that he was born in Egypt. So thank you once again for watching. I hope you find this helpful. Have a great day today.